everybody. We'll be doing the discussion for Nursing 451 today, discussion 3. So there's several different questions. The first one was describing different time management strategies that I have used that I find to be beneficial. I think one of the biggest time management strategies that I find beneficial is prioritization. It's one of the basic ones that we learned about in nursing school, but it's also, I think, one of the best and most important. For me, prioritization is doing what is best for the patient at that time. Of course, always doing any life-saving measures first, and then going from there. You always have to think of what is in the patient's best interest. So when I'm managing my time, I always try and put the patient first. Next, the evidence-based article I used for time management was based out of the UK, and it was a study on pediatrics. They were finding trouble. They actually found out that evidence-based practice only occurs about 55% of the time in the place where the study was taking place. So they found that one of the barriers that they had was time management. The solution that they came up with was to provide evidence-based models to be easily accessible for their doctors. So we all know when something's easy to get to, we're more likely to use it. So when putting the evidence-based models, at the desk or where they knew how to find them, actually increased the rate of the evidence-based practice that was being performed. I think that we can use this by having all of our things ready. When you don't have to think about something and it's already prepared, you're more likely to do it. So I think that we can use, we might not use evidence-based articles, but having what we need readily available can decrease the time that we spend on something. The next was the concept of resiliency. So I found that Merriam-Webster defined resiliency as to be capable of withstanding shock without permanent deformation or rupture, also tending to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune. I think that nurses are resilient all the time. Resilient people possess the ability to be able to bounce back from whatever happens. I think also nursing students have to be resilient. You have to be willing to fall and get back up, and be able to recover from those things. I think that we develop these over time as we build confidence. I don't know that some people, and I'm sure some people become more resilient at a young age as they've been through more than others, but for me, I definitely have developed my resiliency. Lastly, what can nurse leaders do to decrease stress? I think when I have a confident leader, I am more confident. I need a leader who knows what they're doing, who is confident in their work. I also think being organized reduces stress. When there's no questions to be asked, the answers are right there. You don't have to be stressed. You know the policies and the procedures. A good way to deal with stress for me is exercising as well as getting adequate sleep. I think it's different for everybody, but just doing things and finding things that make you happy. So yeah, thank you everybody.